Yesenia, welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry if I look like a hot mess right now. It is almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been sweating, doing laundry, meal prepping. It's been a crazy day. So I wanted to kind of make a comeback with my YouTube channel now since we're ending the school year. It's very close. We currently have 20 days left. 20 days of the school year left, and then we get to finally put this horrid school year behind us. Oh my goodness. I mean, I did learn a lot during the school year, but I am very glad it's over, and I'm really hoping that next year our schools in general can just return back to some kind of normalcy. I miss the kids. I feel as though I didn't really get to bond with them this year because I couldn't see them, and that kind of broke my heart. So you guys did not come here to hear me rant about the school year. Maybe that will be another video. What I learned this school year. What can I do for the future? It is official. I am moving out. For those of you guys who didn't watch any of my previous budgeting videos, it was in my sinking funds. I made a moving out sinking fund so I can start, saving money for moving out. And the time has finally come. My lease is up June 30th. So literally in about a month and a half. Less than a month and a half at this point. I already went on one apartment tour. I saw one yesterday after work. I had a feeling I wasn't going to like the place. So, I still went to go check it out because you never know. I think this guy had 4 people moving out. 4 people moving out of this building. Actually, including myself, 3 people moved out of this building. So my next door neighbor over there and my next door neighbor across from me moved out. That apartment got filled again. That one is still vacant, and then I'm moving out next month. I don't know what's going on with like moving out and whatnot, but I went to this building and he showed me 4 units and they all looked exactly the same. Pretty much exactly the same, in the exact same layouts. I noticed with my building, the layouts of the apartments, they're the same layout, but they're flipped, if that makes any sense. So the apartment next to me is the same layout, but it's flipped. Like the rooms, I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. So I went to go check out the apartments, and they were very small. In all honesty, if I was first moving out on my own and I was looking for just, an apartment on my own and it was my first apartment, I think I would have, considered it. After being in this space for a while and getting accustomed to all the space, and then the rent was $12.50, I essentially would have been paying to live in the neighborhood. That's what I would have been paying for, which I do understand. Obviously, if you're it was like close to the Roscoe Village, Lincoln Park area. So of course, apartments are gonna be a little bit pricier over there compared to Albany Park here in Chicago. I'm so sorry. For those of you guys who don't know, I currently live in Chicago, Illinois. So, and I'm moving to another apartment in Chicago, Illinois, and I'm trying to move closer to my job. Right now, I live pretty close to Evanston, and I work on the south side. The drive to work is not too bad. The drive home, that's what kills me. There was one time it took me an hour and 15 minutes just to get home, and I can't do that anymore. I just can't. So that's why I'm trying to move a little bit further south, and Lincoln Park is a little bit further south. So, and that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to either move closer to Lakeshore Drive or closer to the expressway. This place is kind of closer to the expressway. So went to go check it out. The apartments were half the size of my apartment. I think the big plus about my apartment is it has a separate dining room. That's what really makes it look a lot bigger than it really is. It's huge. Maybe on this video, at the end of the video, I will give you guys an apartment tour, before I leave. And this dining room is huge. I was actually able to utilize this dining room as a home office during the pandemic, even before the pandemic, like if I needed to do some teacher work at home on the weekends, you know, just to catch up on some things, like I had a separate workspace that wasn't in my living room or in my dining room or in my bedroom, and it wasn't taking up like my personal me time space. So it did serve a really good purpose. And I think the space in this apartment has me spoiled. It was the apartment. Hi, sweetie, you want to come here? Cupcake has come to join us. And the apartments that I saw yesterday, they were too small. And then for that price, I couldn't. And then the landlord sent me a message earlier today because he sent me the application yesterday, and I was thinking about it. It was also pretty late at night, so I was really tired and all that fun stuff. So he sent me a text message this morning because he probably saw that I did not apply for any of the units in his building, which I didn't, and he lowered the price to $9.95. And honestly, I might as well just stay here. My rent in this apartment is $9.85. Not only am I saving $10 a month, even with a pet fee, I'm still getting all the same benefits. Heat and water is included in my rent, as well as sewage and trash. The only things I have to pay for are Wi-Fi, the electric bill, and I think over there cooking gas is included in the rent. But it's just like, why am I the move just didn't make sense in my mind. I just thought I might as well save myself like the deposit fee, the pet fee, like the upfront initial fees of moving, and just stay here if I'm gonna move to that apartment, and then half the size, like I would literally get half the size of the apartment. So this is just the beginning though. I have 2 apartment tours scheduled for Saturday. Hopefully one for Sunday. Right now I'm just trying to like look at places, get an idea for areas, parking, rent, utilities included, deposit fees, move-in fees, make sure this one is adjusted too. So I think that's like that's going to be my main goal for May is, you know, look at apartments, get a better idea of what I want for my next one and what I can realistically afford. And then in June, I'm going to be hardcore, like, okay, do I really want this one? Do I really not want this one? So yes, first, thus starts the moving out vlog. I do kind of want to talk about why I want to move out of this place. I have several reasons, and I did state this. I had to write a written letter to my landlord stating that I'm not going to renew my lease, and in my non-renewal letter I did state several reasons why I don't want to live in this area or in this apartment anymore. First reason, I kind of outgrew this apartment. When Cupcake got here, I feel as though that's when, oh, I'm sorry, baby. That's when I really outgrew it. There's plenty of space for both of us, but it's just like, now I'm kind of ready for some updated appliances. I'm not too keen, like, amenities are not like a big thing for me, but my apartment is so outdated. I think I'm ready for, you know, a newer look. This place looks so old. So that's one reason. I'm ready for a new place. I'm ready to pay a little more in rent for a new place, for a nicer looking place, you know, more modern, that's not as outdated. This was a great starter apartment, I'm not gonna lie. Initially my rent was $9.50 a month for a 1-bedroom. Not a bad deal with heat and water included in the. Another reason, I am not a big fan of this neighborhood. My car has been broken into twice in this neighborhood. Once at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So somebody was checking cars at 3 o'clock in the morning. That does not make me feel safe. Especially because this one doesn't use her Pampers anymore. So I have to take her out, and she still hasn't used her fake patch of grass that I bought for her. So yeah, my car has been broken into. And there's this random guy who lives in the neighborhood who started coming like outside again because it's getting nice out. I think he hibernated in the winter, and he likes following me around when I take Cupcake out for her walk. And then he gets really upset with me when I ask him to get out of my personal space. He didn't ask permission to get into my personal space, so I asked him to leave, and he got really upset with me, and I can't do that. No. And the last time he did this, he had a bottle, I think it was vodka in his hand. He was drinking, so he was drunk, and I'm not doing that. Nope. So there was another thing, I think. This neighborhood is filthy. I think that's the big thing. I'm just tired of living in this neighborhood. This neighborhood is so filthy. No one picks up their pet's poop. Like, there's crap everywhere. Literal crap everywhere. There's trash everywhere too. No one throws their food out. They just throw it on the ground. And this one is trying to eat all of it, and I'm sitting here like, well, what the hell? What the hell? I don't have an issue with, like, Cupcake literally stops every 5 seconds because she finds a piece of trash on the ground and then she tries to eat it. It's very annoying. I don't have that issue walking her at my dad's house because there's no trash in his neighborhood. His neighborhood is clean, and he literally lives 5 minutes away from me. She's a little I'm sorry, baby. She's a little Speedy Gonzalez over at my dad's house because she's running. There's nothing on the floor to distract her. And ultimately, yes, I am concerned about her safety. Cupcake is my child. She's my daughter. She has my last name. I'm not joking. She has my last name. That's her official name. So I want to make sure that she's well taken care of. And living in a neighborhood where other pet owners don't pick up after their pet is a big no-no for me. So I need to, now looking into the future when I'm looking at apartments, not only do I need to think about, you know, me, myself, and my safety, I need to think about hers as well, because hers is just as important as mine. That is essentially, this is just moving out vlog part 1. If I can get some video recordings of moving tours over the next week or two, that'll be part 2. I just wanted to come on here and, you know, start the process. Maybe next vlog I'll also go over my budget for moving out. Oh my God, I thought she peed on me. I felt something warm. It was just her warm fur. So I'm gonna look at the time. Oh no, sweetie, no, don't do that. I'm gonna look at the time, see how much time I have for this vlog, and if it's not gonna be too long, I'll give you guys an apartment tour before I completely pack everything and box everything up. You're going to notice that in the dining room, I have already started packing. I helped my mom start packing because she moved out of her house a few days after Mother's Day, and she literally left all the packing 2 days before. Hold on one second. Yes, I'm gonna stop the recording right here. Actually, I'm baking some cupcakes in the oven. Obviously not my baby cupcakes, some actual almond flour cupcakes. But that experience, I'm like, I was literally telling my mom the whole day, Mom, why did you do this? Why did you know, you could have sort of, and she was saying like, oh no, it was much worse. I believe it was much worse. I think the thing with my mom is that I noticed she had a lot of garbage. I have a lot of stuff. She didn't have that much stuff, but a lot of stuff like she threw away. And I just thought she could have sorted this, you know, and thrown out all the garbage, and then we could have packed up all the stuff. But you make mistakes. So that's why I already started packing now. I essentially started packing the non-essentials, like my Christmas stuff, some stuff in my front closet, like most of my office. Now, since we're doing hybrid learning and I'm back in the building, I don't need most of my office stuff here at home. That's why I packed up most of it. And I'm still trying to get rid of my desk. Maybe not yet, because I want to buy a new one first, and then a new system to organize all my office stuff, so that way it's in one organizational system and not amongst like 5 different ones like what I have now. We'll see. I'm gonna go check on the cupcakes, and then I'm gonna check the time, and if there's enough time, I am going to include an apartment tour before I empty it out. Okay, pues bájate. Okay, so I was talking for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna make this apartment tour really quick. I have a little table tripod. I cannot find it. So if the video is a little unsteady, I deeply apologize. So I'm currently at my door. This is my door. I have pictures. When you walk in, this is my huge living room. Yeah, the living rooms that I saw at those other apartments, were about half the size of this one, and none of them had dining. Yeah, that's what kind of like turned me off. So this is, I had a whole bunch of stuff over here when I was cleaning out my apartment, and it's now gone. That I do have to take back to my car. I'm doing some laundry today. I have a closet over here. So I have a living, this is really nice. A lot of the stuff is packed from my living room closet. That AC I need to return to my friend. I need to text him so I can get it back to him because I don't want it anymore. It is his. So I kept like a lot of, you can see toilet paper, extra stuff that my, you know, like that my apartment needed. So house stuff over there. Here's the rest. That is my couch. It is a little dirty. That's my dog. Cuppy, say hello. She's upset with me right now. Her toys, as you can clearly see, are everywhere. And there she is. Say hi, baby. Oh, the puppies. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, okay. All right, baby, let me finish this. Yes, that's my TV. This is her area. I don't have a crate for her. I never liked the look of crates. I don't know. I just always associated crates with, you know, that's where dogs go when they're bad. I never really knew like it could be a safe place for them. So my stepmom bought a playpen for her. I bought a fake patch of grass for her so she can have somewhere to pee when I go to work. She still has not used it yet. So yeah, that's her safe space. She goes in there whenever she needs some alone time, and it's perfectly fine because that's what it's there for. This I'm actually gonna pack next. I don't anticipate needing to play my video games over the next month. In all honesty, I have my Nintendo Switch over here. That's gonna keep me entertained. I'm gonna pack this bookcase next. My graduation picture from the first time I graduated college. We got a family photo. Over here, this is my dining room area. So that's my dining room table. I got some chairs, got it from the Salvation Army. I needed more space to do my teaching since I was teaching from home and not just like doing not clerical work, but like the online teacher work, like updating grades, grading papers. Like I needed more space to work. So my desk is over there. As you guys can see, it's really skinny. So that's why I moved over to my dining room table. It did not look like this. As you guys can see, I have started packing. I'm not joking, you guys. Start decluttering, looking at stuff 6 months before you move out. Trust me. Oh my gosh, I'm getting used to these double cameras. Just trust me. Start decluttering, seeing stuff that you can throw away, look at stuff that you can donate. You know, it'll be 6 months before. Please don't do it the weekend before. Oh my goodness. Every weekend I just tackle a different room in my apartment, and I think I'm pretty much done. And then when I finally move out, if there's anything else I need to get rid of, I'll get rid of it. So this is my huge dining room. It's and there's Cupcake trying to be naughty. She's always trying to be naughty. And then if you go over here next to my dining room, this is my kitchen. It's a pretty small kitchen, but compared to the kitchens that I saw at the other apartments, this is actually a really nice sized kitchen. I just baked cupcakes, so please ignore the dirty dishes on that side. They're still baking. And then I just baked, I'm meal prepped, so I made lunch for myself for today, tomorrow, and Friday for when I go into the building. So I have lots of I don't need all these cabinets, but I have all these cabinets. So there you go. Okay, so there was the kitchen and the dining room. If you go over here, I love this little space, like this little den space. I put all my books here. So yeah, most apartments don't have this like little den area. And then not really exciting, there's the bathroom. I'm not gonna go in there. Bathroom's bathroom. I need to clean it. This is my bedroom. Don't judge, I didn't make my bed this morning. The one thing I really love about my bedroom is that it has 2 closets. So I have clothes in there and then like extra stuff like bedding and whatnot in there. That's my dresser. And then my bedroom is huge. That is my makeup vanity next to the open window. And then I have all of my makeup in there. So yeah, this is my 1-bedroom apartment in Albany Park. And then without the pet fee, oopsie, it's $9.50 a month, which like I said, is not a bad deal. Oh, and there's Cupcake. Are you chilling on the sofa? So yeah, I think space-wise, that's what I'm gonna have to like really find space-wise. Make sure that my next apartment, it doesn't have to be this big, but I can't go from a space this big to half the space. For more money, that just doesn't make sense to me. All right, you guys, I'm gonna end the video here with the camera on Cupcake. Have a great one, you guys. Move out, be on the lookout for moving out vlog 2. Bye.